Alright, so I'm starting just by priming my eyes with any concealer that you guys want to use. I don't remember which one I used, but I'm just priming with any concealer, and I'm just going to go in and buff that out with my foundation brush. I don't know why I didn't use my finger, but I just didn't. So, no, I'll just use your foundation brush, I guess. And then I'm just going to take one of these light shades from the this is the Anastasia contour kit, and I'm just going to set that so that it's nice and just set so that we don't have any creasing. And then I'm going to go in with Scotch Tape. Now I'm using my Shade&Light eye palette by Kat Von D, and I'm taking this dark kind of reddish color, and I'm going to put that in the crease of my eye, and then as I have less product, I'm going to blend that up towards the eyebrow. I just like this shade as the transition because I'm going to be using a lot of these like fall, dark, kind of red, cranberry colors, and I think that this one works really, really well with it. So now I'm going in with this Kat Von D eyeshadow in Raw Power. This is a brand new eyeshadow that she just came out with, and it's in the shade Raw Power like I just said, but it's this nice cranberry color, and I really love cranberries for this kind of for this time of year. I love cranberries, so I really enjoyed using this color, and it's sort of like a metallic-y color. So I'm putting this on the inner and the outer corners of my eye and then up in my crease. Now I'm using Synergy. This is the same kind of Kat Von D eyeshadow, but it's more of like a coppery taupey color, and I'm just going to put that right in the center of the eye where we didn't put Raw Power, just to sort of give it a different kind of dimension, different color. So that's just going to be popped right in the center of the eyeball, where Raw Power, the cranberry color, was on the inner and outer corner. So now I'm going to take some glitter glue and some of this Bare Minerals True Gold Pigment, and I'm going to put some of that glitter glue on my eye and then go in with the True Gold. I just wanted Synergy to look a little bit more gold and a little bit less brown, so that's why I decided to go in and do the gold on top of it. But then I went back in with Synergy, and I just took dabbed it on top of the gold. So I did Synergy, gold, Synergy, and then that way it kind of gave it a little bit more dimension. It made it look really cool. It wasn't so brown. It was a little bit more of a gold brown and not so much of a taupe brown, and that's kind of what I was going for. So I really liked the way that it looked when I layered those colors on. The glitter glue wasn't completely necessary, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. So now I'm going in with this dark chocolatey brown right next to that red that we used at first, and I'm just going to take this and push this into that outer corner. I just wanted the outer corner to have a little bit of a different kind of dimension than the inner corner did, so I just decided to go ahead and push that into the outer corner and sort of up into the crease. Once I had a little bit less shadow on my brush, I went in and threw a little bit into the crease. Now I'm going to take off the tape. Be very gentle to not pull your skin off or rip anything too hard. And then I'm going to go in with the Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector, and I'm going to prime my face. This does take a little bit to set in, and so that's why I decided to set my face before I did my eyelashes or anything, is just because for this primer to work, you put it on and you kind of have to let it sit for like a couple of minutes, and then it kind of makes a nice shield, and it will keep you matte all day long if you do it this way. So that's why I did it. So now I'm going in. This is the Infallible something or other. It's a L'Oreal pen, pretty much is what it is. And I'm going to do some wings. I really liked this eyeliner. This was the first time that I used this eyeliner, was in this video. And I liked it because it was really easy to control. I could control where it was because it is like a felt-tipped marker. So it was really easy to control. The pigmentation wasn't quite there. I mean, it was black, but it wasn't really black. So I did go over it quite a few times to make it really as black as I'd like it. So, but overall, I really did like this pen just because I like to be able to control what I'm doing, and I feel like it's hard to control gel, and it's also hard to control like a liquid liner. So I really liked the pen. So now I'm just going to prep my eyelashes for for falsies, and then I did put on some falsies. The falsies that I used were from Velour. So now I'm going in with a little bit of the Infallible foundation. I don't remember what it's called, but it was my first time using it, and I didn't know if I'd like the coverage. Turns out I loved the coverage and hated how it looked with the Nars I did 2 pumps of Nars mixed in with this, and I love the coverage of the Infallible on its own, but I didn't know that I would. So just an FYI, guys, if you go get that Infallible, it is perfect on its own. Prime your face, put the Infallible on, and you'll love it. You don't need to mix it in with anything else. So now I'm going in with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is in the shade NC42, and it is a little bit dark. I mean, it's not too dark where it like looks dark. It actually matches my skin tone perfectly, and I purposely did that because I didn't want an under eye highlight, which is weird. I know I always love the under eye highlight, but I just wasn't feeling it, so I didn't go with anything any lighter. If I did, I would have gone in with NC40 or NC35 probably, but I just didn't feel like it, so I didn't. So now I'm going in with the NYX HD translucent powder. I'm just going to pour a little bit of this into my hand, and then I'm going to bake the under eye. So what I do is I tap out the under eye so that it's not creasing or anything, and then I'm going to go and put on this powder really thick underneath my eye, and I'm just going to leave it. And you guys are going to think that I'm crazy, and you're going to be like, you've got some crazy under eye something happening. But don't worry, I'm going to go in and dust it off in a little bit, but I just want to leave this sitting on there because it's really going to make sure that everything stays put. And then I'm going to go in with whatever's left on that brush and just put it all over the rest of my face. I really like to bake my under eyes because I just think that it works, and it makes it so that I do not crease under my eyes, because my under eyes will crease no matter what. So now I'm going to go in and fill in my eyebrows. I am going to do an updated eyebrow routine eventually. I just have to kind of figure out a way that I want to do it, but I will be doing a brow routine eventually. But I'm using caramel on my inner corner, on like closest to my nose, and then I'm using dark brown on my outer tail, and then that way it just looks more natural. Now I'm going in with a dual fiber brush, and I'm going to sweep away all of that white powder. That NYX translucent powder says that it's translucent, but it definitely leaves a white residue, so just heads up for you right there. But I know now I look a little bit ghostly, but it's just because there's nothing on my face. But this is the, I don't even remember what this product is, but it's a brow gel from the drugstore, and so I just put that on, and I really, really, really like it. So I'm going in with this MakeupForever Bronzer, and I'm just going to go ahead and start bronzing up my face because I am kind of already pale right now to begin with. Plus, that translucent powder made me look even paler. I'm really going hardcore with the bronzer today. So now I'm going in with the Benefit Hoola Bronzer, an oldie but a goodie, and I am going to use my Ita brush, and I'm going to sculpt out those cheeks. Because I am going out, I wanted to do really harsh contour, especially because I'm going to work and then I'm going out. You know, I just wanted this to be staying all day long, so I really went in and chiseled out those cheeks. I'm sorry I look so distracted through half this video. I'm watching Scandal on my computer, so I look a little bit distracted. But now I'm going in with the NYX Mocha blush, and I'm just going to put that on the apples of my cheeks and then up towards my temples. I just thought that this color worked really well with the cranberry colors that we have going on in our eyes. So now I'm going to highlight my face using Becca and Jaclyn Hill highlighter and Champagne Pop. I really, really love this highlighter, and I'm trying to use it so sparingly because I know it's limited edition, but girl, it is not working. So now I'm going in with this Perversion, I don't even know, that's not what it's called. This is a 24/7 Glide On Pencil in the shade Whisky, and so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Then I'm taking the chocolate color, and I'm pushing that against my lower lash line with this angled brush, getting it really, really close to those lashes so that we don't have any gapping happening. And then I'm going to go in with that red color that we used first and a pencil brush, and I'm just going to smoke her on out. I really wanted to do something really pretty smoky, so I did that, and yeah, just makes it look as smoky as you guys want. If you don't want to make it smoky, then you could just leave it with the liner. It doesn't really matter. But now I'm going in with the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara, and I'm going to mascara my bottom lashes and watch Scandal. I was really, really into that episode, and so it was really difficult for me to film and watch at the same time. But yeah, I'm just mascaring my bottom lashes with the Bottom Lash Mascara by Clinique, and that lash was not sticking, so I think that I ended up having to re-glue it. But now I'm going to take Champagne Pop, and I'm going to just highlight my brow bone and my inner corners. You really can go as bright on your inner corners as you want to because this is a pretty smoky look. It will work. So you guys do however you guys want to do it. So now I'm going in with my favorite lip combo at the moment. This is MAC Whirl, and I'm just going to dab this on my lips. I want this color to really show up, but I want it to be a light layer of it, and Whirl can be a little bit thick because it is really matte. So I'm just dabbing that on, and then I'm going in with Gerard Cosmetics and Manny MUA's collab with their Hydra Matte Liquid Lipstick in the color Serenity. Alright, so sort of what I just did was before I started my makeup, I sprayed my hair with the Pantene with the Pantene Pro V Fine Hairstyle Spray Heat Protector, and I do that first so that it completely dries so that I don't like fry my hair or anything, and then I did my makeup, and then what I just did was I put this Batiste Dry Shampoo Floral and Flirty Blush Dry Shampoo in my hair to give my roots some texture, and then I brushed through my hair really well, found the part that I wanted to do, and then put my hair in half. So how I like to do this is I start at the front. Oh, and by the way, this is a brand new curling wand. I just bought it this morning, so I don't know how well it's going to work. So we're just going to sort of roll with it. There's still a tag on it, so cut that off. So I don't know how well that this is going to work, but we're going to try it. This is the Remington something or other. It's the 1 inch to 1/2 inch, I think. Something like that. But that is what I'm going to use. I have this all the way up to 410 degrees because I have very, very thick, coarse hair. Like my hair, I have a lot of hair, and then each strand is very thick, and then each strand is pretty coarse. So I have this up very, very hot so that I don't, so that this will hold a curl. And then, yeah, so if you have thinner hair, there is a thinner one of these. It's just like a 1/2 inch, I think, but there's a thinner one of these, and just put the heat lower, you know, the temperature. So what I like to do is I start off with this first section, and I just take little sections because I have a lot of hair, like I said, and so sometimes this like just doesn't want to hold a curl. So I take it and I will brush through each strand, and I'm wearing a little heat glove, and then I wrap this around the barrel, going away from my face at first. And I'm going to hold it there for a few seconds, and then let her fly. You get something like that. So I start going away from my face for the first like maybe 2 or 3 sections. I'll go away from my face, and then I'll start alternating. So I'm going to do 3 sections. I think I actually will be fine just doing 2 sections. But let's see here. But again, I'm going away from my face and holding it for a few seconds. And then let her fly. Let's do one more section going away. Oops. Alright, so those ones went away. And now for this, the rest of this is I'm going to alternate going forwards and backwards. And then that way when we're all done, it will look really like flowy. It won't look so like curled. It will look kind of more natural. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my hair, and I'm going to alternate. So I'm going to go towards my face this time, and then the next strand will go behind, or away from my face, and then towards, and then away, and then towards and away, until I'm done with this whole section. So I just finished this side of my hair. That's what it looks like. So I'm just going to go in. This is the TRESemmé Extra Firm Control No. 4 hairspray. And I'm just going to go in and do a pretty light spritz of this. I'm holding it really far from my head and just giving it a little spritz. Because my hair is so thick and so coarse, it doesn't hold a curl. Like, after I curl it, I have to go in and spray. I can't wait it out, or else they will come out in like 10 seconds. So this side is all done for now. What I like to do is go in with a hair tie and just really, really loosely tie this up, and then I don't get it like mixed in with my other side. I'm going to go do this side. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do 2 or 3 strands going away from my face, and then from there I will alternate going back. So yeah, let's get started on this stuff. Okay, so now that side is done, so I'm going to take this, give it some spray. That's what it looks like. And then what I like to do is just take out this side and sort of just shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Here's my outfit. I'm wearing, these leggings are kind of like being weird right now. I don't know what's going on with them, but I think I'm going to get new ones when I go to work today. But I'm wearing this kind of crop top from Express. And then, so it's a crop top. And then I'm wearing, these are just leather, I almost fell. But these are just leather leggings. And the front is leather and the back are like normal legging style, and I liked these better than the other ones like that are full leather, because these ones are a little bit more comfortable and more breathable. And then my shoes, oh, these are also from Express, by the way, my pants. And then my shoes are just these like booty, they're like wedge booties, and they're so stinking comfortable and they're so cute. But yeah, for right now, this is my outfit. The shoes are Target, and then the pants and the top are both Express. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, give it a thumbs up and a likey poo, and subscribe if you haven't already.